too old for the ultimate arms workout. We are going to blast those buys and tries. It's time to cut through the fluffy nonsense and focus on growth. To build big guns, you need to move away from just heavy weight and focus on time under tension. This workout is for anyone who wants to strengthen their arms. And remember, lighten the load. Don't try to curl a real heavy weight by swinging it up with momentum. That places little tension on the muscle and is the fastest route to elbow problems. Using sets that last 30 seconds with short recovery periods of no more than 45 seconds, it's a great way to boost the growth hormone levels. This workout ends with a high rep, lightweight endurance finisher, 21s. Okay, so let's start off with our warm up. Yes, we got to warm up the whole body, even though we're only working the arms today, only the arms. Start with a little bit of a march. Snap kicks. Yes, let's work the legs. Get into the kicking march. And let's do some arm circles, nice and big. And around the other way. Stretch out that chest. Diagonal, right to the sides. And some side bends. From there, feet about hip width. Bend down, squat low, bring the hands up. And again, down, low squat, up. Last one. There, we're going to get into the Hindu or dive bomber push-ups. A little bit more into the upper body now. So in our downward dog position, slowly dive bomb down and into upward dog. And then slowly return. And again. And back. And again. If you're having trouble with this, you can drop down your knees and get into that back extension. And back, and then back to that downward dog. 2 more. Last one. Back, and then from there, we're going to get into some military push-ups. So we're going to be working the triceps on this one here. So you're going to keep the elbows in close to the body. We're going to get into our push-up position. With our hands should be more or less in line with the shoulder. And let's go. 1, 2, 3. Inhale down, exhale up. This is all just part of the warm-up. Slowly drop down to your knees. Come on up. Now, we're going to start the workout. To start off, concentration curl. This is where we're really focusing on the biceps. A couple ways you can do it. You can come down to your knees and do it. You can come up and bring it, get range of motion this way. I'm going to go down onto my knees. So that way my elbow is not going to be moving. And we're just going to go for 6 reps. All the way up and down for 1. Exhale up for 2. And 3. And 4. And 5. And 6. Switch over to the other side. And let's go for 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. and 1. As we're alternating, we're not taking much of a rest. We're getting right into it to the next set of concentration curls. It's time under tension. All right? So don't go too quick. Try to get full range of motion. This is my injured hand. Hopefully you can hang on to it. And let's go. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Don't use momentum when you're doing this. Try to just focus on working that bicep muscle. Right? No swinging. And let's go. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Place it down. Now when you're doing this, don't lock out the elbows. Keep that slight bend. Right? You want to keep that tension on the muscle. Next on the list is the overhead tricep extensions. Now, for this one here, you're going to be using, again, a heavy dumbbell. Now, I would go a little bit heavier than this, but hey, this is all I have available right now, and that's what I'm going to use. So I'm going to do a couple extra reps. I'm going to do 8 instead of 6. So let's bring it up overhead. So this is your start and end. Slowly bring it down, and exhale up for 1. Down, and exhale up for 2. Down, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Slowly plunk her down. Now this is a good time to grab a little bit of water if you need it. So it's a 45-second rest, and then we're going to do that set again. So basically you're doing the set for about 35 seconds or so, and then you're resting for 45, and then we're going to get on to the next. So let's get into the next set. Again, don't bend forward, squat down. I think I've told you all this before. And let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful, beautiful. Place your dumbbell down. Take a little break. We're going to get into using 2 dumbbells, and we're going to be working the bis and the tris. So we're going to start off with a alternating bicep curl. So if you have 2 dumbbells, great. Hopefully you can join in that way. So we are going to be doing 10 reps. And so keep the elbows in close to the body. Oh, you want to have the hands so that they're just more or less in a natural position. Don't lock out the elbows, keep them the slight tension on there. And let's go all the way up and down for 1. All the way up for 2 and back. And 3, back. 4, back. 5, exhale up for 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Place 1 dumbbell down, squatting down, off to the side. We're going to do a tricep extension overhead to the side. So we're going to have it so it's behind the head. We're just going to bring it up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch hands, the same thing. We're going to go behind the head. The second set, we're going to go in front. So we're off to the side for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, that's it, keep going, 8, 9, 10. Grab your other dumbbell. Set number 2 with the alternating bicep curls. Palms facing out, and let's go. All the way up. Don't lock the elbows when you go back down. For 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Face down. Now, this time we're going to go the dumbbell in front for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a little break, on to the next set. So again, we're going to get into that 10 rep range. We're going to do single arm bicep curls. So this time, rather than off to the side, we're going to bring it right front. Alright? What you'll find is you're engaging your whole core on this, as you're only working one side. So we're going to start off, I'm going to start off with my left hand. Alright, and let's do the bicep curl. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch hands, and you're going to do a tricep extension overhead, going forward for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that arm down and bicep curl on this side going forward for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And other side, tricep extension overhead, forward, and for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. So you're starting to feel it in the arms? I hope so, I am. We're going to be doing a dumbbell hammer bicep curl, or hammer curl, and then we're going to be doing tricep kickbacks. So hammer curl, so that you're going to have it so that the thumb is upwards, and we're just going to bring it forward, and let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch arms. Let's do the hammer curl on the other side for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides and kick back. So rather than the thumb up, it's going to be the bottom part of your fist. And we're going to do a kick back. You can kind of bend forward. You can see a little bit better this way. And for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Over the other side. You can either kick back all the way back, or you can kind of bring it off to the side just a little, to get a little bit different of a range of motion. You're working 3 muscles here in the tricep. For 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. But we're not going to stop there. We're going to get into that hammer curl again. So switch it over to the other side. Man, this is fun. And let's go up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And kick back. So I'm going to turn it right over to the side. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Try not to move that pivot point. 3, 2, 1. It's a little hard with the heavier weights. Try not to swing it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Place it down, and it's water break time. The next set of 2 exercises, a 3-way bicep curl, and then a lying down, lying tricep extension. All right, so the way we're going to do this 3-way bicep curl. We're going to go forward for 1, 2, 3, and then off to the side for 1, 2, 3, and then diagonal for 1, 2, 3, and switch sides. Forward for 1, 2, 3, off to the side for 1, 2, 3, and then diagonal for 1, 2, 3. Now, lying tricep extensions. So, we are working the triceps. So with this one here, you can either go with a heavier weight or 2 lighter dumbbells. It's a little bit easier if you go with 1 heavy weight. So I'm going to go with a nice heavy one here. As you lay down, don't have your feet up. Try to have your feet extended out, all right, so that you have the proper curvature of your spine. So you're going to roll up, bring it up overhead, and again, keep that pivot point on the elbows and slowly bring it down. Just lightly touching the head and up for 1. Exhale up for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Slowly plunk it down. 45-second break, and then we'll do it again. 3-way bicep curl. Facing forward for 1, 2, 3. Off to the side for 1, 2, 3, and then diagonal for 1, 2, 3. Switch sides. 3, 2, 1. Side for 1, 2, 3, and then diagonal for 1. It's like a concentration curl. 2, 3. Line extension, tricep extension. Slide this out of the way. I'm not going to need that one anymore after this. I'm not going to need this one after this either. Right. So if you have your one hand on top, switch it around this time. And let's go. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Place it down. There we go. I'm going to give you a whole minute break this time because we're going to get into the 21s. So the 21s is 7 reps at the bottom of the movement, 7 reps at the top of the movement, and then 7 full range. Right? So you're not going to go too heavy. I'm going to go with half of what I had. Because you're going to feel it. This is where we get to our little burn. All right, starting at the bottom, and we're only going to go about halfway. All right, and let's go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then hold it there, and then bring it all the way from halfway all the way up for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now bring it all the way down. Don't lock out that elbow, and go all the way up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Switch over to the other side and the bottom of the movement, and for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the top part of the movement for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then full range for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right, 45-second break, not much. Now, I found that was a little bit light. Going back to the one that I was doing, the 10 reps is too much. I'm going to go halfway in between there, and I got a kettlebell that'll work. So that's what I'm going to use. So, the dumbbell, 20 is too much, 10 a little bit. Hey, you're never too old to use kettlebells. So let's do it. Working those biceps on those 21s. All right, and the halfway. And let's go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then halfway up. 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe halfway down. 5, 6, 7, and now full range for 7, 6, 5. Don't lock out the elbow. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yes, this was definitely the weight I should have been using on the first set. And the other side. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way up for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Full range for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yes! big guns. Bis and tris, no problem. So we do a full body cool down, not just the arms. Because guaranteed, a lot of you guys and gals don't do a full cool down to begin with. But I like to. So we're going to step forward, bring the hand up and over, bring the other hand around. See if you can kind of interlock those fingers. After getting a nice little pump with the arms, might be a little more difficult. But then again, you warmed up those muscles nicely, so that flexibility and range of motion should be better. Hopefully you can do it. Again, getting to this position does take some time. Doing some cool down stretches. Stretching does take a while. It's something that you can lose very easily, so you want to do it regularly. Release. Bring the hands forward. Warrior two. Leaning down. You're stretching out that chest. Squeeze that shoulder blade back. Turn your head and look up high. Switch over to the other side. Let's stretch the most over-contracted muscle in the body. One of two anyways. We worked the one which was the chest, the other one is your hamstring. So let's stretch that. If you have a desk job or you used to do a lot of sitting in the car, you gotta do this. Stretch that hamstring. And slowly release. Come on up. And we're going to do the other side. So step forward with that other leg. Interlock. Because what we do on one side, we got to do the other. There we go. Stretching those tricep, biceps. Working your shoulder girdle a little here. Release. And lean forward and hand up. Feel a nice stretch in the chest. And then switch sides. Stretching should never hurt. If you're having trouble, just kind of release and relax. And then come down and then that hamstring stretch on this side. Toe up, lean forward. If you can, don't really worry if you can't lock out the elbow or lock out the knee, elbow. Right. You always want to try to keep the tension, so don't worry about the locking. If it's slightly bent, that's fine. We're stretching this part, depending on your range of motion, will really dictate how well you do this. Lean a little bit further into it. And slowly come on up. Beautiful. Let's interlock the fingers, bring them up overhead and swing over the one side. And then to center over to the other side. And bring the shoulders down, roll it, and palms up, breathe in. And slowly exhale. And last time. And there we go. Our ultimate arms workout, working those bis and tris, are complete. Thanks for watching. Be sure to hit the like button and subscribe. And if you have any suggestions for future workouts or exercises, let me know in the comment section below. Just remember, you're never too old.